Good morning, Year 3. Now is the time to complete your progress challenge, okay? So me or Mrs. Edwards will have sent you one. You need to complete it, take a photo of it and upload it to your portfolio so we can check it just like we would if you were in school. Okay, so here's your quick overview. So you've got an anchor challenge, some vocab, which again you'll do and send in, and your success criteria. So make sure you write the date at the top of the page. So today is the 2nd of the 2nd, 2021. Okay, and make sure it's underlined, and then your success criteria, which we'll go through in a second. Okay, let's add some words to the word wall. I want you to send in any suggestions, okay, and then tomorrow hopefully this wall will be full of words because you've had 2 days to send in any suggestions. Okay, what is my mistake? I've had a go at doing 42 times 3 and I think it's 18. I've done my 40 times 3 and I've done my 3 times 2, done my addition. Can you find my mistake? So now's your chance to pause the video and let me know. Write it down in your book so I can see what you think. Okay, your success criteria today. You are going to use the grid method to solve multiplication, but we're not going to use pictorial today. We're going to go into abstract. So that is where we use the numbers. So your success criteria goes up in the same steps as yesterday by the number that you multiply by, but this time we're not going to be doing it pictorial. Okay, so my top tip today is remember your columns. Remember that one of your columns is the tens and one is the ones, okay? That will really help you today. So 36 times 3. I'm going to draw my grid out. 6 along, 2 across, 4 down, 2 across, 4 down. Okay, put my multiplication, put my multiplication sign in there, lay it out correctly, so 30 in there, 6 in here, and I'm multiplying it by 3. Okay, so we need to do 30 times 3. Now, one way to do this is imagine that the 0 isn't there, okay? So do 3 times 3 because you can all do that, and you all know that 3 times 3 is 9. But don't forget that actually this is 10 times bigger. So if you do that, you need to remember that you have got to times it by 10 to make sure that it's by 30. And you can all times numbers by 10. So it will be 9 times 10 is 90. Oh dear, 90. It's not letting me put it in today. There we go, 90. 3 times 6, well we can all do 3 times 6, it's 18. And then it's even easier to do your column method. So you would do, if you can do it in your head, that is fine. Numbers like this can be easy to do in your head. So 90, add 18 equals, they're not very straight, I do apologise. So that's going to be 8, 9, add 1 is 10. I don't need to carry because there's no other column. So the answer is 108. Okay, so 108. The main thing to remember when you're doing this is if you do pretend that this isn't a multiple of 10, that's fine, but then you need to times your answer by 10 to get there, okay? Right, I'll show you one more. So let's draw the grid. Okay, let's fill it in. Ooh. So partition the number 30 and 5, make 35, and you are multiplying by 4. So I'm going to pretend that this is just a 3. So I'm going to pretend this isn't there. So 3 times 4 is 12. But I cannot forget about this number. It's really important that we remember this exists. And because of that, we now need to times this number by 10. 12 times 10 is 120. Okay. 5 times 4 is 20. You can do this in your head, that's fine. So the answer is 140. Okay. Making sure you've got one number per square. It's a bit harder for me when I'm typing, but there you go. Okay. Have a go at 53 times 5 for me. So pause the video, have a go. Okay, now you've had a go at doing that. You have got your questions. So please remember that today you are not doing the drawing. If you are finding it very difficult, send me or Mrs. Edwards a message and we will let you know what we can do to help you and what you can do to make sure you understand, okay? But anything at all, as always, let us know. But this has been a live lesson, so if you're watching this just as a recap, that's brilliant. And if you've missed the live lesson, there you go. All right then, have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more multiplication.